Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this great Grand Prix of Brazil. With me again, Scotty. How are you? Thanks, Jordy. Time to rumble. Now that's the spirit. Lights are out and away we go. Leclerc has a good start so far, who is, by the way, driven by Monaco today. Overtaking Verstappen before turn 1, while squeezing him between Ferrari and the Red Bull. Nice launch, I would say. And a bad launch for Max, since he also got overtaken by Bottas. Horner's not gonna like this. Charles now trying to overtake his teammate Vettel on the next straight. Oh, has he enough speed? It doesn't seem so, but Vettel already went for the brakes, giving Monaco a great advantage for turn 4, and it's done. Great move by Charles, but the sprint is still young. His next target, 7-time World Championship winner Lewis Hamilton, again. Always a hard nut to crack, as we know from the last race in Australia. Can Monaco manage to overtake him this time too? He has never been before on this track in Brazil. He had some difficulties during his last quick lap here, but first some radio coming inbound.
Nice start, let's keep it up.
Monaco had some difficulties, especially with spinning problems in these turns right now, meaning turn 8, 9 and 10. It's like he's missing so much grip there. Well, maybe due to his new front wing setting, what do you think? I think it has more to do with the properties of these turns. They are tight, banked, partially steep. You just have to drive there like being on a whole other track. But we are still here in Sao Paulo with this great crowd watching Charles trying to get closer to Lewis, but without DRS it almost seems impossible. Well, let's not talk about being impossible yet. Monaco still is within DRS range, what's happening there? Leclerc totally missing turn 1 here, very unfortunate. There will be some dirt left on these softs. Fortunately, he was lucky there, since he was already able to catch up to his frontman. I think he knows that it's all about pace here. Pace, pace, pace. Oh, wait a second. What was it all about again, please? I think I missed it. Pace. Oh, alright, okay. But it seems like Leclerc is struggling with getting closer to Hamilton. Sometimes he actually gets closer, but just to gain distance again right afterwards. Well, nobody wants to lose this battle of opportunities. Albon finally having a chance to win a sprint, Monaco with the possibility of getting on the podium, and Lewis, well, Lewis being Lewis.
You mean being the GOAT? Get in there, Lewis.
Hamilton also doesn't seem to have any problems with having Charles right behind him. But Charles has a problem with having Lewis in front of him. He generally struggles with being stuck in traffic. Well, maybe this is gonna change now in the last tight turn 12. Here he goes. Oh, looking good. There goes the rear. Bad exit. Lost his rear there, making the overtake of Lewis more unlikely, unfortunately. What a shame. Monaco is definitely not gonna like this. It's getting frustrating, doesn't it? But hey, we forgot about his lap time. He has the first 2 sectors all on green. Let's see about sector 3. Very nice.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
So if he keeps his pace... Yeah, very funny, .jpg. Joke aside, if he keeps his pace without losing his frontman, it should be possible to overtake at least one more driver. But Lewis keeps his door fully shut currently. Well, it should be, but as you already mentioned it, we are talking about Alex and Lewis, 2 top-notch drivers going in with everything they got. Just like Monaco does, trying to pass somewhere there at full speed. Not happening this time, I'm afraid. And it's getting very close. But it was a nice attempt. A nice attempt indeed. Also, they kept it safe, which is always very important. Leclerc tries to overtake at almost every single turn now, so I guess he realized that we are already in the middle of lap 3, meaning we have reached the second half of this sprint today.
He's running out of time.
Exactly. This next realistic chance is turn 12 and the straight with DRS. So Charles should better get the next turn right. Looking very fast here, but so he did the last time too, and... Skip the spinning, skip the spinning. No spinalas this time, now fully sending it towards Hamilton. This might be it. They're now wheel to wheel right next to each other, but it seems...
He falls back again.
No. Mercedes once again showing an unbelievable speed. Even with DRS and a double slipstream, Monaco just can't pass him. In contrast to Lewis, who just managed it to overtake Albon.
You're right.
Right after defending his position against Leclerc. Say whatever you want, but this man has what it takes to be a true champion. Hello? Another Lewis fan page? Cut the sweet talk. Okay. Monaco now in the slipstream of Albon, going to the right for a better exit. The game still is on. Now look at this trio, almost fully merged together like having glue between them. It's like nothing could separate them. But Charles most definitely wants to break the seal of being stuck on 3rd place. I'm sure he's about to attack Alex seriously in one of the next turns. I totally agree with you, since it has to happen now. There's just 1 lap remaining. Monaco missed track limits there, but no penalty so far. Going for it on the outside. Oh no! What happened? This was a heavy contact, showing severe damages to the front wing, but on the right side, that's odd.
That move was reckless. We're lucky not to have been penalised.
I think this was totally not MONACO's intention. I share your opinion, but holy smokes, Charles still is going for it. What a great overtake despite of the damages. Great job. Indeed, truly a great overtake, but let's take a quick look at the replay of the last incident, shall we?
MONACO going right for Alex here, and there goes the right end plate of Albon's front wing.
And interestingly, Charles loses his right end plate here instead of the left one. This will definitely alert Ferrari's mechanics.
Strange indeed, and it looks like MONACO lost his rear here again. He even tried to countermeasure, but without success.
And they fly crucial seconds away for both Alex and Charles.
With this condition, I highly doubt any further possibility of overtaking Lewis, especially since we have already entered the final lap here in Brazil.
I'm afraid you're right, the damage of the front wing will definitely have a huge effect on MONACO's pace. But still, he is giving everything his Ferrari can offer, most probably until the very end of this race. You can even see how much he has to decrease his speed to not fly out of the curve. So I think his highest priority now is just to save his current position and take it home. Very well said, Jordi. Since Bottas is already catching up to Leclerc quickly, he most definitely already knows about the damages on MONACO's front wing, leading him to fully shoot it in these very last turns. Unlike Charles, who has to throttle down a lot, he's about to reach the last crucial turn 12. Can he save it? Depending on his rear, and he made it.
Great job.
He only needs to keep it cool now and, as you mentioned it earlier, bring it home. And that's what MONACO is exactly gonna do, now reaching the final straight from P6 onto the podium on P2 on this very tricky
and slippy
and slippy circuit. Congratulations!
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
This track just became one of my favorites. It's just never getting boring here. And on top of getting on second place, Charles also became driver of the day. How good for you. Well deserved. Maybe a short comment by Anthony Davidson. What do you say?
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff.
Nothing to add to that. Thank you very much for joining us here in Brazil.